Experiments have shown that subatomic particles behave differently depending on whether they are being observed or not. If just the act of observation can change the structure of reality, what does that say about the power of the mind? Have you ever wondered if the reality you are living in is truly what you see? Could everything around you change simply with your focus and awareness? You've surely heard a lot about the extraordinary abilities we thought were beyond our reach, but the truth is, the power of the mind is the key to unlocking limitless possibilities. And if you think this is just some mystical concept, some fanciful story, then it's time to change the way you view the world around you. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth, ancient knowledge hidden for thousands of years, are not just myths, but a blueprint that guides us to unlock and control our inner potential. These secrets don't just talk about the cosmic reality we live in, but they activate your inner power so that you can transform your life. From understanding that you are not your body, but an immortal spirit, to realizing that you can create your own reality. Everything can change once you truly grasp these secrets. In today's video, we will explore 35 secret teachings from Thoth's Emerald Tablets. Knowledge that can unlock your inner abilities, allowing you to become the creator of your own reality. Everything you've been told about reality is incomplete. The world you see, the life you live, the limits you believe in, they are part of an illusion so carefully designed that you never thought to question it. But beneath the surface, beyond the reach of mainstream history and conventional science, lies a secret knowledge so powerful it was deliberately concealed. A knowledge that, once understood, unlocks abilities far beyond what most deem possible. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth preserve wisdom that transcends time, teachings that stretch back over 36,000 years, hidden in stone, waiting for those ready to reclaim their forgotten power. These are not just myths or metaphors. They are the blueprint to mastering existence itself. What if you were never meant to be trapped in this cycle of struggle, limitation, and uncertainty? What if you had access to an inner magic capable of reshaping your reality? The time has come to uncover the truth they never wanted you to know. Everything around you feels solid, real, and unshakable. The ground beneath your feet, the objects you touch, even the body you inhabit. It all appears undeniable. But this, too, is part of the illusion. The Emerald Tablets reveal a truth that most people will never accept. You are not your body, you are not your thoughts, your name, or even your mind. You are something far greater. Consciousness is your true essence, an eternal awareness temporarily residing in physical form, yet never bound by it. From the moment you were born, you were conditioned to believe that you are limited to your flesh and bone, that your body is who you are, and that once it perishes, you cease to exist. But Thoth's teachings expose this as a deception, one designed to keep you small. He described the body as a vessel, a tool loaned to you by the universe, allowing you to interact with this reality. But just like a cup holds water, the cup is not the water itself. The same goes for you. Your consciousness is what gives form to your body, not the other way around. Modern science is beginning to grasp what the ancients understood long ago. Quantum physics suggests that the observer affects reality, that consciousness itself shapes the physical world. Experiments have shown that subatomic particles behave differently depending on whether they are being observed. If mere observation can alter the fabric of reality, what does that say about the power of the mind? The Emerald Tablets spoke of this thousands of years ago, revealing that reality is not something you are trapped within. It is something you are actively creating at every moment. Think of the times you felt a deep intuition, a sense of knowing that defies logic, or the moments where time seemed to slow, where your thoughts alone seem to shift events around you. These are not accidents. They are glimpses into your true nature. a reminder that your consciousness is not limited to this physical plane. But over generations, society has stripped you of this understanding, reinforcing the idea that you are just a fragile human navigating a chaotic world. The truth is, you were never meant to be bound by these limitations. Once you begin to understand that you are not just a body, a new question arises. What else have you been deceived about? The illusion of physicality is only the first layer of control. The next is something even more deceptive, something that governs every action, every thought, and every belief you hold. You have been led to believe that time moves in a straight line, from past to present to future. That time is something you chase, something that slips away, something you must race against. But the truth is far stranger than that, because time itself is an illusion. You have been taught that time is a straight line, a relentless march from past to future with no way back, that each second lost is gone forever, that you are bound to the limits of your age, your past decisions, and an uncertain future. But this is a deception, one of the greatest ever imposed on the human mind. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth reveal that time does not move in a line. It is not something you chase, nor something that controls you. It is a force, a structure that bends, loops, and cycles, independent of the way you've been conditioned to perceive it. Once you grasp this, you will never experience reality the same way again. Thoth described time as a series of repeating cycles, much like the rhythm of nature itself. The sun rises and sets, seasons change, the tides rise and fall. Nothing moves forward in a straight path. It all repeats eternally, shifting through cycles of existence. What if your life, your experiences, and even your soul's journey follow the same pattern? What if time is not something you move through, but something you exist within, capable of stepping in and out of moments just as easily as you step from one room to another? Modern physics is only now beginning to confirm what Thoth revealed thousands of years ago. Scientists studying quantum mechanics have proposed that the past, present, and future may all exist simultaneously. Time, they suggest, may not be a flowing river, but a vast ocean in which every point is accessible at any given moment. Experiments in particle physics hint at the same truth, that what we call the past can still be affected by choices made. In the present, that time is more fluid than we've ever been led to believe. Thoth understood this, writing that time changes not, but all things change in time. If time is cyclical, then what you perceive as déjà vu is not just a trick of the mind. It is a glimpse through the veil, a moment where the illusion falters and you remember something you were never supposed to. If time is not truly linear, then what you think of as past lives are not behind you, but occurring alongside you, accessible if only you knew how to reach them. The deeper you go into Thoth's teachings, the more it becomes clear. Time is not a prison. It is a force that, once understood, can be navigated. This knowledge has been hidden for a reason. If you understood that time does not trap you, you would not be bound by regret, by aging, by fear of the unknown. You would see beyond the distractions of modern life and step into your full power. This is what ancient initiates knew, those who walked the hidden paths of wisdom while the rest of the world remained blind. They accessed knowledge across lifetimes, saw the patterns within history, and used them to shape their own reality. They understood that the future is not something that happens to you. It is something you step into, something you align yourself with. But here lies the greatest deception of all. If time does not truly bind you, then neither does death. If consciousness moves beyond time, then what happens when the body ceases to function? You have been conditioned to see death as the end, as an abyss from which no one returns. But Thoth's teachings reveal a truth so profound, so transformative, that once you understand it, fear itself begins to dissolve. The idea of an ending is an illusion, because death itself is nothing more than a transition. You have been told that death is the end, that when your body fails, your existence is extinguished like a flame in the wind, never to return. This fear has shaped your entire life, whether you realize it or not. It dictates the way you live, the risks you avoid, the limits you place upon yourself. But this fear is built on a lie. The emerald tablets of Thoth reveal a truth so ancient, so powerful, that those who understood it no longer feared death at all, because death is not the end. It is a doorway, a transition, not a finality. The self that you know, the awareness that listens to these words, does not cease to exist when the body perishes. It moves, it transforms, it continues. Thoth described the process of death as a shift in frequency. He spoke of the flame of life, an eternal force that cannot be destroyed, only changed in form. He revealed that the body is nothing more than a temporary vessel, a container for consciousness that is discarded when it is no longer needed. But the consciousness itself, the real essence of who you are, moves beyond it, stepping into another realm of existence. This is why ancient civilizations did not view death as an ending, but as a transition into something greater. The Egyptians, who revered Thoth as a god of wisdom, believed that the soul traveled through the halls of Amenti, a realm where one's true essence was weighed, purified, and reborn. Even now, modern science is beginning to confirm what the ancients knew. Studies on near-death experiences reveal consistent patterns. People report leaving their bodies, experiencing profound awareness, and seeing beyond the physical realm. They describe a continuity of existence, one that transcends the limits of the material world. If death were truly the end, why would so many report these experiences across cultures, across time, across all backgrounds? And if consciousness is merely a function of the brain, why does awareness persist even when the body no longer functions? The answer is simple. You are not the body. You never were. The body is an instrument, a biological interface for experiencing this dimension. But once it is no longer needed, you return to a greater awareness, one that exists beyond time and space. This is what Thoth meant when he wrote, "Man is a flame bound to a mountain, yet the flame is not the mountain. Your physical form is bound to the earth, but the fire within you belongs to the cosmos." This knowledge has been buried for a reason. If humanity truly understood that death was not an end, the entire system of control would collapse. Fear of death is what keeps people compliant, afraid to take risks, afraid to question, afraid to truly live. It is why history has been rewritten, why ancient wisdom has been suppressed, because those who understand death understand that life itself is limitless. But what happens after death? What lies beyond the veil? Thoth described realms beyond human perception, places where the soul journeys before returning to physical form. He spoke of energy fields, consciousness cycles, and a process of transformation that occurs before rebirth. This knowledge, once available to the ancient initiates, has been hidden from you, but it is not lost. Those who seek will find, and those who understand will no longer be bound by fear. Once you grasp that death is nothing more than a transition, another truth becomes clear. Life itself is not what it seems. What you experience as reality is nothing more than a projection, a vibration that you tune into. Just as the body is not who you are, the physical world is not all that exists. There is something deeper, something unseen, something that holds the key to unlocking the true power of your consciousness. And the emerald tablets reveal exactly what that is. What if everything you perceive as reality is not solid, but an illusion shaped by energy and vibration? You have been taught to see the physical world as absolute, as something external to you, fixed and immovable. But the emerald tablets of Thoth reveal a truth so profound that it will change the way you see existence itself. Reality is not made of matter. It is made of frequencies. Everything you see, touch, and experience is nothing more than energy vibrating at different levels, and the key to unlocking your true power lies in understanding how to shift your own frequency. Thoth taught that all things in existence, including your body, your thoughts, and even your emotions, are composed of vibrational patterns. The only difference between one form and another is the frequency at which it vibrates. This is why sound can shatter glass, why certain emotions can affect your health, and why some places or people feel energetically uplifting while others feel draining. You are constantly interacting with these unseen forces, whether you are aware of it or not. Modern science is beginning to catch up to this ancient knowledge. Quantum physics has revealed that particles at the subatomic level do not exist in a fixed state until they are observed. Everything at its core is energy, fluctuating in and out of different states, influenced by awareness itself. This aligns perfectly with what Thoth wrote thousands of years ago. All things are formed from the Great One's breath. Vibration is the key to all things. He understood that what we perceive as reality is not solid. It is an ongoing movement of energy shaped by consciousness itself. You have already felt the effects of vibration in your daily life. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately sensed tension without anyone speaking a word? Have you ever been around someone who radiates peace and positivity instantly, making you feel at ease? This is not imagination. This is energy, frequencies interacting and influencing each other. The same principle applies to your own thoughts and emotions. When you're in a state of fear, worry, or anger, your frequency is lower, and you attract experiences that match that energy. When you operate from a state of clarity, confidence, and peace, you begin to align with higher vibrations, and your reality shifts accordingly. This is why ancient mystics, sages, and initiates of the mystery schools practiced meditation, sound healing, and mantra chanting. These were not mere rituals. They were techniques designed to alter frequency, to attune consciousness to higher states of awareness. Thoth spoke of the power of sacred sound, how specific words and tones could unlock energy centers within the body and the mind. This knowledge was not lost. It has simply been buried beneath layers of distraction and misinformation, hidden in plain sight. But here is the truth. You do not need permission to access this power. It has always been within you. The ability to raise your vibration, to shift your frequency, to create your own reality. This is not reserved for the elite, the mystics, or the spiritually gifted. It is your birthright. And once you understand how to harness this energy, you begin to realize that the universe itself responds to you. This is why Thoth emphasized the importance of conscious mastery over one's own vibration. He understood that by controlling your internal energy, you gain the ability to influence the external world. This is not superstition or wishful thinking. It is a principle of reality, an unseen force that governs all things, and those who understand it can shape their lives in ways most people can never imagine. But vibration does not exist in isolation. It operates within a system of universal balance, a force that ensures everything eventually returns to equilibrium. Those who do not understand this live in chaos, constantly reacting to the fluctuations of the world around them. But those who learn to align with this cosmic law unlock something extraordinary. They step beyond reaction and into creation. They master not just their own energy, but reality itself. This is where the next great secret of the Emerald Tablets is revealed, the principle of balance, the force that governs the entire universe. Everything in existence seeks balance. The cycles of nature, the shifting of the planets, the rise and fall of civilizations, nothing remains in chaos forever. But in your own life, how often have you felt trapped in imbalance, constantly pulled between extremes, unable to find peace? The Emerald Tablets of Thoth reveal that balance is not just a concept. It is a universal law, a force as real as gravity, as powerful as time itself, governing everything from the movements of the cosmos to the flow of energy within your own body. Once you understand this, you stop fighting against reality and begin moving with it. Thoth spoke of the principle of equilibrium, an unbreakable law that ensures all things eventually return to harmony. This is why emotional turmoil, destructive actions, and chaotic thoughts always collapse under their own weight. A mind consumed by fear and rage will, over time, exhaust itself and be forced into stillness. A society driven by greed and corruption will eventually crumble, returning to a state of order. Those who do not understand this principle resist it, trying to force reality to bend to their will. But those who master it move in perfect alignment with the flow of the universe, using this knowledge to shape their own lives. The ancient world understood balance better than modern civilization ever has. The yin and yang of Eastern philosophy, the ma'at of Egyptian teachings, the Hermetic principle of polarity, all speak of the same truth. Opposites are not enemies. They are two halves of the same whole. Light and darkness, expansion and contraction, order and chaos. These forces are not meant to be at war. They exist in harmony, each one giving meaning to the other. Yet society has conditioned you to resist this, to reject discomfort, to fear struggle, to believe that peace is something external that must be chased. But Thoth revealed something different. True mastery comes not from avoiding imbalance, but from learning to navigate it. You have experienced this before, even if you were not aware of it. Think of a time when you were consumed by stress or frustration, only to suddenly reach a breaking point where your mind fell silent, where clarity emerged from the chaos that was balance restoring itself. Or moments of deep joy that seemed to arrive unexpectedly after periods of hardship. That too was equilibrium at work. These cycles play out in every aspect of existence, from your thoughts to the greater movements of history. And when you learn to see them, you stop being controlled by them. The key is in your own energy. Just as the universe seeks balance, so does your consciousness. Thoth taught that those who learn to stabilize their internal world gain control over their external reality. This is why monks, sages, and mystics throughout history sought stillness. Because a mind in balance is a mind that cannot be controlled. When you stop being reactive, when you stop swinging between emotional extremes, when you learn to hold your center, no matter what happens around you, you become untouchable. But balance is not just about inner mastery. It extends to everything you create, every action you take, every ripple you send into the world. If you operate from a place of desperation, forcing outcomes, chasing success, manipulating circumstances, you will find yourself constantly met with resistance. But when you move with unshakable alignment, trusting in the rhythm of life, things begin to fall into place effortlessly. You have likely felt this before, moments when everything seemed to flow, when the right opportunities appeared, when life unfolded with ease. That was not luck. That was balance in motion. This is why those who understand universal law do not force, they align, they move with the current rather than against it. They understand that balance is not just something that happens. It is something that can be cultivated, harnessed, and directed. And those who master this law gain a power beyond measure. They walk between worlds, untethered by extremes, moving through life with a grace and certainty that others can only admire. But balance is not the final secret. It is a foundation, one that prepares you for the next revelation, the deeper mystery hidden within the Emerald Tablets. Because once you understand how to stabilize your energy, once you see the rhythm of the universe at work, you are ready to uncover the forces that shape existence itself. The unseen rulers of reality, the ones who have been watching, guiding, and influencing humanity since the dawn of time. They are known as the Lords of Nine, and what they reveal changes everything. Beyond the illusions of time, beyond the veil of life and death, beyond even the limits of human perception, there exist forces so ancient, so powerful, that they shape the very fabric of reality itself. You have been told that existence is random, that the universe is chaotic, that life unfolds without meaning, but the emerald tablets of Thoth reveal something very different. Reality is not uncontrolled, it is watched over, guided, and maintained by beings of immense power, the Lords of Nine. For those who dismiss these teachings, life will continue as it always has. An endless cycle of repetition, reacting to the external world, never questioning why things happen the way they do. They will chase goals that were never truly theirs, follow paths designed to keep them distracted, and fear the unknown rather than embrace it. They will live by the laws of man, unaware of the greater laws that govern existence itself. But for those who accept the truth, a new path opens, i.e., path of mastery, where life is no longer something that happens to you, but something you shape with intention, where the hidden forces that have influenced you from birth are no longer unseen but understood, where fear is replaced with knowing and limitation is replaced with possibility. The greatest initiates in history did not simply acquire knowledge, they applied it. They learned to control their energy, to move beyond the illusion of time, to speak with power, to align with universal balance. They learned that the physical world is nothing more than a projection, a reflection of the frequencies they tuned into, and they understood that true transformation does not come from external sources, but from within. That power is still available to you. It has always been there, waiting beneath the noise, buried under layers of distraction, fear, and doubt. The emerald tablets were never meant to be ancient texts collecting dust. They were meant to be used, studied, and lived, but only by those who are willing to break free from the patterns that keep them asleep. This knowledge is just the beginning. What are your thoughts on this ancient wisdom? Do you feel that you are ready to unlock the full potential of your consciousness? Share your ideas in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful and are eager to explore more about the hidden truths of the universe, make sure to like and subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel. We offer more enlightening content on ancient teachings, spirituality, and personal growth. Don't stop here, there's so much more to uncover. Explore the other videos on our channel to expand your understanding of the mystical realms and the power within you. Remember, true transformation is only a step away. Are you ready to take it? Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep awakening.